Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing really well. Happy to be back here doing a reading, Taurus. And we're going to be doing a Celtic cross today for you, just to see your general energies right now. And this reading here is timeless, so whenever you receive these messages is when they are meant for you to receive them. We're also going to be pulling a Moonology deck from the Moonology deck as one of the oracle cards, as well as the animal spirit guide. Alright, so let's see what messages Spirit has for you here today, Taurus. You know that I like to take jumpers, so let's see what other cards want to just jump out before we draw. King of Pentacles, that's your energy, Taurus. And Two of Pentacles in the final position. I just want to make sure all these cards are showing up here on the screen. Perfect. I'm still trying to get the hang of this positioning of the camera. So that's why you'll see me always trying new things, but we're good here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Also, the Hanged Man was reversed. I normally only read reversals when I feel intuitively called to read it as a reversal. In this case, I do feel that this was meant to come out as a reversal. Before we get into these messages, I'm going to go ahead and draw your animal spirit card. So, animal spirits. Oh, before I can even say anything, your card came out. So we have number 31, Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. And Moon Spirit, show us what message you have for Taurus today. Adjustments are required. Interesting, because you do have the Two of Pentacles here in the final position. So let's see what your reading is telling us here for you today, Taurus. First of all, in your general energies, we have the King of Swords. So this get crossed with the Devil shows me that there is something that you are cutting out of your life at this time. This is something that had kept you bound for a while and kept you from reaching your highest good, whatever that can mean for you, Taurus. But it looks like you do know that you need to get rid of whatever this thing is. You're actively doing this, and you're very aware as the King of Swords, the king of the thought space and the mind space, with your sword erected that way. It looks like you know very well what you need to do. Here we also see the king, Here we also see the king making a fist, and it's obvious that it looks like he's putting his foot down regarding something, making a decision and sticking to it. And like I said, with the Devil crossing you here, it looks like whatever this thing is, you are very well aware of it, and you are actively putting your efforts in to cut this thing out, whatever it is. So also with the Hanged Man at the bottom of the deck here, it looks like this is a decision that you have currently made. Maybe in the past you were contemplating, you didn't know exactly what to do, which way to go. You knew that you needed to make a decision and that you have the resources to make this decision. However, It looks like with the Hanged Man in reverse here, you were hesitant to get a move on. There was something you were contemplating, but it looks like with the Hanged Man in reverse now, you are ready to stop hanging upside down. You've already been enlightened here, as we see with the glowing head of the Hanged Man, and you're actually ready to make this decision. In your what spirit wants you to know, or in your unconscious, we have the Strength card, and in the crowning energy we have the Emperor. Both of these cards represent fire, Leo and Aries. It could also be any other fire sign, well, Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. This could be someone that you're dealing with. There could be 2 fire signs that you're dealing with, or this can be your energy at this time, Taurus. But it looks like you are working on yourself. You're doing inner work. There's something that you either need to or you have been working on every day in order to come into your full power. Also with the 7 of Pentacles here in your attitude, space of your attitude, and with the Temperance card, another fire sign, Sagittarius, I see that there is something that you are working really hard at, and you're wondering, is it worth it? Is the juice worth the squeeze here? And with the King of Pentacles, Spirit is telling you that yes, it is. Whatever you are working on, you will be successful. You just need to bring something into balance here, Taurus. So with this Temperance card, this Temperance energy, let's just slide this out. With this Temperance energy, and which is in your hopes and fears, and the 2 of Pentacles being in the final position here, it looks like there is something that you need to bring into balance. This person is juggling these 2 pentacles. This angel is turning wine into water, or water into wine. This is, like I said, also Sagittarius card. So a lot of you could be dealing with a Sagittarius. However, it's very apparent that something needs to be done here. Inaction is not the answer. Hanging upside down, contemplating further is not the answer here. Something needs to be done, but this needs to be done with careful consideration and with patience, as well as just consideration for both parties here. So maybe you need to cut somebody out right now, but Spirit is letting you know that in order for you to have maybe a clear conscience about it, or in order for you to do this without any regrets, you need to consider those people's feelings as well as their best interest in mind too. It looks like whatever you need to cut out will serve everybody's best interest if you're able to do it in a diplomatic and fair way. So that's what I see here for you, Taurus. And another thing I see in your future here is what looks like some conflict. It looks like there's a little bit of conflict maybe between you and people that are close to you. This could be family. This could be people that you work with or in your friend circle. However, this is something that will help you grow. It will help grow the relationship. It will help grow you as a person, and it will help you gain maturity. So whatever this is, it's actually getting you ready for life, and it's actually sort of like a rite of passage. It's something that you do need to go through in order for you to move on and to let go. And speaking of let go, and the Devil card here with the King of Swords, like I mentioned, this is something you need to let go of in order to reach your higher potential, in order for you to go from being this King of Swords to being this Emperor and sitting on your throne and being in your full power. The Emperor is the king of all the kings in the deck, and there's definitely something that you need to let go of with this Devil energy here, which is something, it can be thoughts, thought patterns. This can be a person. This can be maybe previous ways that you used to deal with things that may not be working in this situation. You need to gain some emotional maturity, some mental maturity, and or utilize your mental maturity and your diplomacy, and you need to cut this thing out in a very mature way. Okay, you don't need to be all hostile about it. There's no need for hostility. You can do this in a civil, calm way and make sure that everybody involved is good and is not getting hurt by your words or your actions. So with the moon here, we see that it's saying adjustments are required. That's third quarter moon. So it looks like moon spirit is telling you adjustments are required. So like I said, things need to be balanced out. Things need to they need to come into some sort of equilibrium here. And it's time to let go of whatever is no longer serving you, Taurus. And you will be successful.